Be honest, what's the first thing that comes into your mind when you think of Liverpool? With this place, the Cavern Club, this is actually the Beatles exhibition in Liverpool down at the Albert Dock. Maybe it's just the docks themselves and the River Mersey. It could be that you associate the White Star Line and the Titanic, the home port, of course, of the famous Titanic, as being Liverpool. That's the White Star building behind me. So what is this building?
This is the home of the Titanic. So what it is, this is where they announced when the ship went down, they announced it from here. So in room 22 was the place where they threw the people's names out the window. So what they did, they closed the whole of the door here, the two doors, the two gates, and people were outside waiting to see who died on the ship, who went down with the ship. So this is, as you say, this is the main, it did get changed to the Blue Star Navigation, and that's when it changed over from that then.
Well, this is the headquarters.
So this was the headquarters. This was the main offices for the White Star. It was built in Belfast. It sailed from Southampton, and these were the offices.
There is, of course, the Liver building with the Liver birds on top, and of course the ferry across the Mersey. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. For me, of course, Liverpool is best known for its football. Dixie Dean, one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, who Erling Haaland hadn't heard of when he was asked in an interview the other day, I noticed, with Gary Neville, is the big icon, of course, of Everton. The other football club in Liverpool is just over Stanley Park behind there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that is a new stand that is being built at the end where the away fans traditionally go. So maybe by this time next season, City will be housing a different stand.
I think quietly confident, unfortunately, which is weird. Yeah, but we've got to be quietly confident.
Given that City are odds on with the bookies to win here today,
which is very rare.
We're never going to get a better chance to win here, are we? That's what I think.
That's it.
If City win this game, is that the end of Liverpool in the title race? Because Pep's still talking.
Yeah. Sky Sports are putting the top half of the table onto number 11. How is that? What's going on there? We're much better than them. We should beat them today on paper. We should beat them today on form. Today is the best chance we've got to batter them. Let's have it.
You as confident?
I'd take a draw now. I'd take a draw
just because
all day.
It's Liverpool.
Just because Liverpool. As soon as they get one thing going for them, that's it, and the crowd get onto you, and it's a difficult place to come in. They only lost here, not lost here in 5 years, and that means something, doesn't it? At the end of the day, so we'll have to wait and see. But quietly confident, but I would take a draw.
Never seen us win here. My dad's in Santorini, so if we win today, he's never coming again, and my brother's coming. So, but yeah, that's what I think about today. So
you know the bookies have made City odds on to win this. Odds on.
Yeah. Well, maybe in the first time ever, but like Fergie always said, not in my lifetime, eh? You know, obviously in a lifetime it does come. You know, football comes around, what goes around comes around. So. You know, since I've been born, we've probably never been favourites to win here, but now we are. So that's how things have changed. But in our typical City fashion, we're probably thinking on the other side rather than the winning side. But maybe we should change the way we think. Who knows?
Confident, most confident of bidding 50 trips to this place. I know we haven't got a great record here, but I feel confident today. I really think.
Times you've been here?
Yeah, I must have been here 50 times since '72, so all the times, cup games as well. I saw us win when Ace Hartford and Trevor Francis scored. We won 3-1 on Boxing Day, early kick-off. Few draws, but obviously the COVID win was without fans, so I think the hardest thing about it is the atmosphere, but it's only 8 or 10 minutes, and if you ride that here, I think we can go on and really stamp our authority today. And a big result here, massive, especially if Haaland can get a goal here. It'll be huge for City, huge for world football. I honestly believe at this moment in time he's the best footballer in the world. And I would think De Bruyne and Foden are second and third at the moment. That's what I truly believe. As a City fan after 50 years, it's just unbelievable. Can't believe what I'm watching. Absolutely fantastic. And I really think they'll take, this will be for them, this game today. I'm not knocking any of our other players, they're all superb. But them three are something special, something I've never seen before. In world football, not just Man City and the Premier League.
City win today, is that Liverpool end the title race?
That's them gone. I think they've gone anyway. I've said all along, I thought we'll win this by the end of March, the title, and then we can concentrate on the one that everyone else wants. Doesn't matter to me, I want the Premier Division every time, as I've always told you. Cup competitions need a bit of luck. Title winners are the best team in the league, and I think it'll all be over by March. I really do. We're that good.
I would have took the draw when I left home, just seen the boys come off the bus, so pretty quietly confident. Yeah, go for it, 3-1. Let's have it. Come on, Blues.
I think Liverpool are a bit of bad period. I don't think they're going to challenge anywhere near the top this year. I think the teams at the moment who are doing well in the league, like Tottenham and Arsenal, I think they're good teams, but I don't think they've got it in them to go the full distance. So I think the way we're playing at the moment, it's going to be a positive season. I can't see it any better than that. Going on today's game, I can't see us not scoring.
If City are going to win the league, which you obviously think they are going to do,
Yep.
who's second then? Because Pep thinks Liverpool are going to
I think Tottenham. I think Tottenham have got a manager who sets his team up pretty astute. They're a tough team to beat. Arsenal, I don't trust Arsenal, never have done. I just think Tottenham. I think Tottenham are the best of the rest, personally. And I think it'll be between us and them, but I still think we'll run away with it. Too good.
We played alright. I thought Bernardo did really well. I thought Diaz has been immense. I thought Cancelo needs to get involved a bit more down the right hand side because De Bruyne is not really in the game, and I think them two need to interlink. Haaland seems to be dropping deep but not ready to make the runs when we are on the break. So I think the second half, Haaland needs to be playing on the shoulders of the defender. So as soon as they get that breakaway, he's ready to burst through. They're playing such a high line, we've got that space to run in behind, but I don't think Haaland is getting ready to exploit it. So I think second half, I think we need to be more positive going forward.
Are you confident City is still going to win it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah, absolutely. I've never been and seen City win here before. And I've been going for a long time, so I think this could be the one. As long as we don't get a penalty and give it to Mahrez.
I don't know, it's rough, but we're still 10 clear of them, aren't we? I feel like Tavares against Arsenal, still, even after that, I know they're 4 clear of us, but it's Arsenal, isn't it? I don't trust them. They're not like Liverpool. Liverpool can win 15 on the trot, and we have to win 16 on the trot then. I feel like Arsenal have always got dropping points in them. I haven't seen the VAR decision back, I don't know what happened there. For me, it looked like a goal, but I'm a City fan, aren't I? I'm always going to say it looks like a goal. I don't know, Haaland only had 2 shots. And I know for any other player, saying 2 shots enough, but Haaland, every time he gets the ball, it looks dangerous. And I don't think we played it into his feet enough today. We just didn't get the chances. We didn't love it. I don't know. We looked dangerous still, but not as dangerous as we looked against other teams. they literally had 2 attacks. I believe Edison saved one of them. I've not seen it back. But both times, Salah just broke free. I mean, it's hard to see from here. It's not the best view at Anfield, but I need to know who was marking him, because letting Salah have 2 one-on-ones in one game just isn't good enough.
Thought we were edgy first half, to be honest. Seeing Milner there against Foden, I thought, we'll have a go at him. Didn't have a real go at him at all. He's just playing an easy afternoon. So I think we were a bit cagey. Erling never got in the game. Bernardo, brilliant. Again, what do you expect here? You know, but it wasn't enough. The players who normally make the difference weren't at it. And I think that's the best they've played all season, from what I've seen of them.
Are they back in the title race now, Liverpool? Because Pep isn't writing them off, is it?
I don't know. It's a mad season with what we've got coming with the gap. So many injuries. Again, they've lost another player today. Well, we looked a bit lacklustre. A bit like, to be honest, a bit like midweek. It wasn't so different. We were just not really mentally, I didn't think, ready for today. There was something missing. And some head scratching to do on that one. Disappointing. Very few chances on goal. I think as well, Cancelo being completely done there by Salah. Eddie's apparently touched one round as well. It wasn't just a miss, he saved one. So I think the result is actually what it should be in the end, which is disappointing given the way we've been playing. So I'm to wait in here now to let us out.
We weren't brave enough. I think that was one of the main things I found. We didn't challenge them anywhere near enough in the final third. It was a big opportunity. James Milner at right back, he had a fair few injuries. It doesn't look like we wanted it enough. It's like we were afraid of Anfield, really, when we shouldn't be. We know we're good enough to beat them, and we beat them here before, but it is what it is, really. There was a VAR decision with that goal being disallowed. I don't really know what it was disallowed for, so I can't really say if it was disallowed, if it was fair or not. But to be honest, at the end of the day, it didn't look like we deserved the win enough. They deserved it more than us. I can't argue with the result. Hopefully we do better next time around. Our season's far from over. Far from over.
Bit of a bad disappointment, but crying out for Jack Grealish second half. Even from the start, the derby victory, it should have been the same game. A bit disappointing. A disallowed goal from the halfway line. It's not right. We're back.
It's only one game, isn't it?
It's only one game, but we'll take these on. They're 11. We're top. We will be top.
Totally gutted. Absolutely gutted. I just it's the same time. It's always the same. They just seem to get everything going for them. I was expecting like 3-1 today, like a repeat of the 81-82 season. But I'm annoyed with that goal as well. What we should have had, from what I've seen with the goal didn't have the ball in both hands. He lost the ball, and you got the goal fair and square. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, something's wrong, and all of a sudden, you get the rub of the green all the time. Tuesday.
Where does that leave Liverpool in the title race? Are they back in it?
No, not really getting back in the title race. They've had better performances than that. They've had better teams than that. No, I think they'll be lucky to get a Europa League spot, to say the truth. We're in the title race. Only us. The others can think they are, but it's us in the title race. This team's in the title race. No one else.
We play them, and all of a sudden, they turn into us. We turn into them. Like, we go off form. I thought Ake, he's been got out today, got found out. Phil Foden, I thought was the best player on the pitch. They're not the Liverpool of old, because they had 5 clear-cut chances and one of them's gone in. It should have been 5-0, really. In my opinion, it should have been 5-0. But
that doesn't reflect well on City if you think they should have had 5.
Well, just their chances they had. Obviously, Edison made a big save there, and he was injured for a bit. And there's a couple of them, we're not closing them down. Straight after we went 1-0 down, Nunez got a shot off, didn't he, outside the box? And Diaz scores them for fun, doesn't he, for them, and he's not on. So
we're playing the passes, doing the quick fire, bang, 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 bang. And Haaland had a chance to shoot in the first half. We're going bang, 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 bang. Bernardo had a chance to shoot. Foden had a chance to shoot. Why are we ticked off? We can't walk it into the bloody goal.
Yeah, final ball wasn't great. I don't
Can't win every game, though.
No, can't win every game, but you know, basically that's what it comes down to. Just weren't good enough for the
That
final
team
third.
was good enough to beat them.
If we were more clinical final third, we've done all right today. But that was our downfall. We just weren't good enough for final third, and that's what happened. And you know, had several chances and they finished. One out of the 5 chances they had.
Still going to win the league.
It's hard to have, you know, when Salah's playing, he's going to score one.
In defeat, still going to
Yeah,
win.
We'll win the league.
I'm still confident, yeah, because I can't see Arsenal when we have to play them home and away. And say, what, we lost against Palace last season, okay? That's 3 points gained now, and we drew here, so we're 2 points up from last season, ain't we already? So, you know, we drew here and we lost against Palace, but now we beat Palace, we lost here, so yeah, so mathematically, so
we'll beat Arsenal.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think it's fair to say that was a bad-tempered game, a game that turned on a disallowed goal through VAR, which of course when you're in the ground, and as I'm speaking now here immediately after the game, I haven't seen a replay. By now you probably have seen a replay, so I have no idea whether that goal should have stood. It felt instinctively like it should. I've seen people saying that it was a 50-50 ball. I'm not a fan of VAR, whether it goes for or against, but Liverpool probably had better chances in the game and more of them. So, as the last fan said, then maybe a fair result was Liverpool winning, as much as it's painful to say. On the big occasion today, City weren't quite good enough. But we move on, and regardless of the defeat, you're not going to change my mind about anything when it comes to thanking, first of all, RRG Group Timpson, but also in thinking and believing that it's great to be a Blue. Don't forget to listen to the audio podcast, by the way, which we record on Monday evening, the day after this game, which will be up on SoundCloud and of course on my Twitter account. But see you next time, home game next weekend. Have a good week. It is still great to be a Blue.